Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joseph Novichkov, Senior Trading Manager with GDM. Today's European session outlook, we have a few interesting aspects that we want to talk about. However, also we saw the dollar managing to stabilize after the recent falls in the previous session, as we can see. Now, Treasury yields are on multi-year highs. And what we're seeing also is some uncertainty going on in Europe. As we can see earlier, Chancellor Angela Merkel falling behind a candidate from the country's Social Democrats in this year's election. Also, we can see from the chart over here, if you follow me on the smaller chart here, so you can track the euro's moves. Now, yesterday it was slightly higher, 0.0660, when it actually managed to finally fall below it. And of course try for the first targets which we have set in our trading recommendations. One of it was lying over here at 0.630, which was of course far away from achieved, and of course that bounced back above the 50 exponential moving average. We can see that it's actually invalidating our bearish scenario. Still, however, the 200 exponential is intact, so the bearish movement could also continue after a bounce from the aforementioned 200 exponential moving average towards a new, of course, bearish scenario which could develop. Anyway, so we're not going to focus that much on that, as well as we're also going to have a look at the British pound here. The sterling was slightly higher, as we can see from the morning trade. This is a 4-hour chart, about 60 to 70 pips higher against the dollar. Still, however, it's within recent range, which is almost slightly over 260 pips of sideways direction. So basically, we can't really do much about it, and we can't risk anything on doing something on this particular trade. Anyway, something that I wanted to take a glance is gold price. Gold price is rising right now at 1243, as you can see. But the very interesting thing you can see here on the bigger chart, bigger screen, we can see that this bullish trend is still intact. It was sidelining for quite some time, as you can see. However, it managed to break above on a very strong volume. Also, the very curious thing is, on a previous session, we have achieved our first target. Now we're aiming, as you can follow me here on the smaller chart, we're aiming for the second one, which lies somewhere in the midst, just below the 1245 resistance area. So it's just over there to be expected to be achieved in the near term. The next one, however, lies up here at 1246.47. That's also in line with the next few hours, as is expected. However, this is just before the weekly US job data, which is expected to drive moderate volatility on the market. And of course, this is before Fridays, as I can see here from my calendar. Industrial production from Britain, imports, exports from United States, and of course, imports, exports, and trade balance from China. This is what is going to be important for today and tomorrow. Basically, you can see how it is. If there is something you don't like, or if it's something that you can share with us, or of course, if there is something that you can recommend, which could be better than ours, doubtfully though, but you can always contact us directly through our chat department, or of course, you can just Facebook us or tweet, anything you like. That's all for today. I'll see you again tomorrow with some more brief on our technical recommendations and fundamentals. That's it. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.